Hi everyone, welcome to my kitchen. In today's recipe, I'm going to show you how to make a tomato garlic rasam. This is a dish that is cooked in almost every South Indian home. And every home has a unique way of making it, or a grandmother's recipe or a mother's recipe, and this is my mom's recipe. So without wasting any time, let's dive right in and see how to make this tomato rasam. Now to begin making the tomato rasam, all of you will have almost all the different ingredients that we're going to be using today. The two most important ingredients are the tomatoes and the dal, right? So I've already pre-cooked the tomatoes. You can see a video recipe of how to do that. What I did was to put the tomatoes into the pressure cooker and cook it just for about a whistle. Once the whistle is done, open the cooker, peel the skin, and your tomatoes are pre-cooked. That's it. And I also cooked the tuar dal the similar way of how you cook a regular dal and kept both of them ready. So when you have these two ready, making the tomato rasam becomes really easy. So now into the pan, I'm going to add in the ghee. We're going to crackle the mustard seeds and the jeera seeds. So I'm going to add in ghee is an important ingredient for rasam. Without ghee, there is no rasam. It doesn't taste like a rasam. So once the ghee is heated up, we'll wait for a few seconds to make sure that it's heated up just right so the mustard seeds and the jeera seeds crackle up. Okay, you'll know it's heated up when you start seeing a few bubbles coming up. Okay, I'm going to add in the mustard. Then the jeera, the cumin. And allow both of them to crackle. Roast a little bit and allow it to splutter just for a few seconds. Once it's crackling, I'm going to add in the tamarind water. This gives the perfect sourness for the rasam. It's very important. Okay, we'll add in the water. And we'll add in all the remaining spices. There is no special rasam powder that I use, and this is how my mom makes it at home. That's turmeric powder, right? And all the ingredients are roasted. This is coriander powder, also known as the dhania. Then jeera powder, roasted cumin powder, right? All the condiments have to be roasted well and then powdered to get the right flavors. Stir it in. And a pinch of red chili. This can be altered to suit your taste. And then black pepper powder. That's it. This is your rasam powder. Isn't that really simple? You really don't have to go to the store and buy a rasam powder, but make it right in your kitchen with these ingredients. Give it a stir. Now we'll add the tomatoes. Right? Perfect. And then a tablespoon of dal. A little more, not a tablespoon, about a quarter cup of dal, cooked dal. Now at this stage, you will find the rasam to be a little thick. We're going to thin it down and water it down. So you just wait to see that. Going to give it a stir. We still have to add our salt and curry leaves, which is really important. I like to add the curry leaves not into the ghee, but into the rasam so it doesn't lose its nutritive value. So I'm going to add the curry leaves and the water right now. So we have some curry leaves here. Just going to tear it apart. Tearing the curry leaves brings out all the essences and flavors. Add it in. Lovely, perfect. And then some water. So the thickness of the rasam is purely your choice. If you like to drink it like a soup, then add in, that much water. If you like to have it a little more thicker and have it with rice, then please have it thick. But traditionally, rasams are really thin. Okay, perfect. I can see a little bit of transparency in the liquid, and that's when you stop. And the last thing is the salt. Stir it in, and we'll turn the heat to medium-high and give the rasam a nice brisk boil. Once it comes to a brisk boil, turn the heat to low again and simmer it for about 10 minutes. And once you notice that the rasam is frothing on the top and a lot of froth comes up on the top, that's when you know that your rasam is ready and you can turn off the heat. Notice it's been boiling for about 10 minutes and there is a beautiful froth that is around the corner of the rasam, and this is exactly what we want. And when you get this kind of a texture and consistency, your rasam is ready and you can just give it a taste and turn off the heat. So what I'm going to do is just that. Turned off the heat and I'm going to give the rasam a taste. It's just perfect. Well, sometimes you might notice that the rasam is just not as perfect as you want it to be. But if it is, then you might want to add a little bit of chili powder or a little more tamarind or a little more salt. Then go ahead and add all of that. But if you follow this recipe, you would get a good rasam. All right, so now we're ready to serve it into our bowls. I hope you enjoyed watching the recipe of how to make a tomato garlic rasam. Wasn't that really simple? All you need to keep ready is 2 ingredients, and that's the tomatoes and the cooked dal. So I hope you liked it. Do give it a try, and when you do, share your feedback in the comments below. I'd love to hear back from you. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be coming up with fresh new vegetarian recipes that are healthy, traditional, and fantastic, and so you can try it in your kitchen. So until then, until next time, happy cooking and healthy eating.